Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His guys playing well, 4-2 through the first 6 games. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach Ben Johnson. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home, as we are. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Soldier Field. Whoa! A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Trubisky to throw. Open man is Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Take this in, back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception. He'd love to have that. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Got his man. That's Graham. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. One of the tight ends in motion right.
1st down, New Orleans.
Here's a run with Ingram. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another
to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Saints first down.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
The Bears' 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Here's a run. Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Miller now to return it. Ooh. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Just a short pickup there on first and 5. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From the 33, here's second down and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play. Third down, 3 to go. Now, Trubisky. One incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Here's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now Ingram just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run. It's Ingram. Whoa. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, New Orleans.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's Ingram. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks.
Number 10.
So after one, the Saints out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. 2nd and inches as we are ready to get back underway. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Hey, total opposite so far in these first 2 possessions, scoring the touchdown in their opening drive. They gave it right back a moment ago when the fumble was returned for 6 the other way. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
In motion goes Cooks. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
On the ground, it's Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
At the 39-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. He'll try the right side this time. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
A gain of 14 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Number one, second and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal.
Makes the score Saints 14. Bears 7.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Back to throw. Trubisky. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Saints 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. There's a 3rd down and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bears offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. They'll begin here on the ground. They turn nothing into something, spinning forward, and give them a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, faking the give. That's caught downfield, and now Kellen Moore not thrilled with the last call, and the former quarterback throws the right challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Throwing is Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. Here's 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot. And at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This will be from 47 yards. Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Trubisky to throw. That's to the right side for Burton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
12 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
Down to Trubisky. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half.
The Saints 48-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That's caught by Miller. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Trubisky. Throw on the run is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports.
Our
Halftime
look around the
report.
league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And here's the Rams wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Rams move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's 1st half. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2.
Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
49-yard gain. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
The Saints offense ready to take over once again. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a 1st down up past the 15-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. Back to throw. Trubisky. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bears call out their field goal team. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He will find Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Third and long. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Trubisky. Over the middle, that's Burton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. To the air now on 1st and 10. Yeah. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
This one complete to Burton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air one more time. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Trubisky to throw.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
The Bears send out their punt team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchdown. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now, faking the give. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man. That's Grant. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up
2nd and 10. Trubisky. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Trubisky. That one taken in by Burton. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. And now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
It's the score. Bears 24, Saints 20.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A a gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Right back to the fullback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one downfield for Cooks. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the fourth quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10. Whoa! And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Saints, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and goal. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
kicker on for the extra point.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trubisky. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's Trubisky. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
Throwing is Trubisky. Over the middle. That's Burton. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the right side for Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets out 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. He'll step up and run this. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 6.
And now the spike will come just under 40 ticks remaining. Trubisky to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this one really all over button the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So this one a win.